What's up guys, it's LuckyBoy here. Before I go into the video, I just want to announce that I'm gonna change my video schedule for this day actually, or for this week, and for the future of the channel obviously. I'm gonna upload 2 videos per week now, and you will have it, the time will be the exact same. There will be one video on this day and also another video on Friday as well. So I'll have a video for you Monday to start your week off, and then a video on Friday to start your weekend off. So I'm gonna update my video schedule at one point later in the future actually, but I trying to improve it as well, because I tried to find the schedule that I could stay true to, and I feel I stay pretty true to it actually lately. So yeah, that I think I'm just gonna improve it even more. Then you guys might be more interested in the content that I'm producing to you, so I can do it more actively, and I'll probably also have more success. I was trying to say obviously, and maybe it can work a little bit. But anyway, let's get into the fun stuff. But first, I'm gonna change the camera angle here. There we go. So as you can see, we are, as you already seen in the title, Urshifu is finally back on the map, and probably stronger than actually people expecting it to do actually, or be actually. So Urshifu has gotten not too many tricks off its sleeve thanks to Lost Origin now coming out. And also you might be thinking, why not choosing to show any Giratina V-Star with Lost Origin? Well, the thing is, I'm gonna show the way I'm going to do it on the channel obviously, so unfortunately no Giratina at this point, but maybe in the future I will come with a list for it. I just have to play it a little bit more, but I've been hyping a lot with Urshifu since I saw Champion V. If you don't know what it does, it's a new card from Lost Origin with the Wild Style ability that lets its attack cost 1 colorless less for each of your opponent's single, rapid, and future strike Pokemon in play. So for example, if your opponent has, let's say they just did a keep calling with 3 rapid strike Pokemon, now they suddenly have 4 rapid strike Pokemon in play, which means its dynamic tail costs 0 energies to even be used. So that's a big use. Also, imagine if you're up against Mew VMAX, they have a ton of future strike Pokemon in play. They have basically full bench for the most part, so they have 6 in play. It will cost 0 energies to attack, and it's a dark type Pokemon, which is also the important part. It hits Mew weakness for Mew VMAX for weakness, and it does 190 damage, and you have to do 60 damage to one of your Pokemon. Usually you could typically just do it on Champion V, but I usually just put it on any Pokemon on my bench that does not, where it doesn't matter. So this can maybe survive at least 1 turn, but it's like I don't want to go into too more details with it. But it's basically just to counter Mew instantly, and you need 2 of it specifically, because while one is actually enough to actually take a lot of prizes already, thanks to Ordinary to shuffle it back. But if it's only taking 4 prize cards and they knock it out for the second time, it's really hard to actually take the last 2 prize cards, because Urshifu can technically also rapid flow 2 1 prizes, but those 2 1 prizes are never really coming into play. So you have to. So I needed a second copy. So I saw a second copy was needed. So I had to include it obviously, so you can actually take your last 2 prize cards because of Champion V. So, and Mew has 0 ways to play around the Champion as well. So that's a really big thing about it. I played against I tested against a couple of Mews, and 2 was basically just a mandatory for Urshifu now, and it's a lot easier to play with because you don't have to play energies for it. So that's a big relief. So it's only 2 slots you have to put in, plus Ordinary Rod, and that's it. And the deck, and Urshifu was playing Ordinary Rod anyway at this stage, so it's really good to have actually right now. Now the rest of the list is pretty much just consistency and good old Urshifu style strategy with finding energies obviously. We only play a 2-2 Urshifu line because I needed space for certain cards, but again, it's just a skeleton list at this moment. Not pretty much sure this is the way to play Urshifu now, or the list should look like, but this is a list that I actually got top 8 with in a tournament the first day after the release of Lost Origin on PTGO. So it's a list that I've been rocking with. I'm playing a Crobat because I'm also playing a Pierce, because this is another way you can actually get Champion out, plus you can get energy for it as well. Also, we're rocking 3 quick balls to actually get Drapion out, because we need a lot of ways to actually get into Drapion, as well as actually make sure we can actually use it as often as possible. Still rocking October line, and we actually play a 4-4-1-1 line of Inteleon, and only 2 scoop up nets, because again, this is a skeleton list. I'm not entirely sure this is the list that probably is the right way to do it, to play with it, but it's a really strong list for sure. It has gotten a lot of decent results, so it's actually pretty strong actually against a lot of decks. But unfortunately, I lost against a Palkia, 2 Palkias, and an Arceus Inteleon, which should have won. But unfortunately, I did a couple of mistakes, unfortunately, so that cost me the game. So yeah, that was kind of like the downside with it. And it was basically against both against the Palkia and Arceus Inteleon, so that led me to lose. So, well, that's sometimes it. Obviously, you misplay and you learn from your mistakes, obviously. By the way, we're also rocking 1 research, because I actually feel like this deck actually needed some sort of aggressive draw sometimes, and it was actually pretty useful to actually have, by the way. So I'm actually really excited to actually have that. That card is actually pretty insane. Even though there's a lot of cards you don't want this card, but having a research actually was pretty fine. But that's all I can pretty much say about the list. It's pretty. I already made a Urshifu list not long ago, but I figured I want to update. I want to show you guys an updated version of it. And that's pretty much all I can say about it. So let's just go into the ladder and see what happens. So let's go into this game and see what happens. So I'm assuming we're hitting Palkia here, when I see the water box and all that. So that's what I'm kind of assuming we're gonna hit here. And we actually got the turn 1 keep calling. That's really nice. Oh, I actually think I forgot to tell that we are trying to go second as often as possible. Like, we're trying to just go second every single time as much as we can, because that's our core strategy. Keep calling turn 1, and then we just run the game from there. But looks like, I don't think that's a Palkia deck. I think this is actually a Frostmoth box, which I've not seen too much of lately. It was popular before, but now it's fallen off quite hard, so kind of interesting. So let me see what I have first before I decide. We unfortunately have price double rumor rates. Oh, that's actually rough, not gonna lie. Huh. I might actually just go for triple double here actually, because pricing double rumor rate is really rough. Especially when we have no way to actually get it out of the prices at the moment, so yeah, and we also have an Crystal price, not an Inteleon. Champion price is fine, but we need one of the mermaids from the prizes, that's for sure, so that is definitely first priority at this point. So I can assume they can set up they can probably set up a, you know, a Greninja here. That's the thing I was trying to look at. So I guess we're just gonna keep calling for 3 doubles here. Unfortunately, with the double Remoraid priced, that was kind of the things I tried to avoid here. Also the fact that we play also Irella to actually get stuff like that, to get cards like, you know, Heavy Ball out of the deck, so we can actually have consistent access to our basic Pokemon in the prize cards. So, but unfortunately that's not the case here, so that's not unfortunately not the case here, so we don't have that. I would actually love to actually borrow that Heavy Ball, not gonna lie, so but that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So I do grabbing Greninja here, so that means I was kind of right. They actually was trying to get access into the Greninja, and they are trying to get some cards, so maybe they don't have the craziest of hands. But you never know. You can never know what's gonna happen here. Also, another thing, we actually have a decent amount of advantage against this deck actually, because we can actually do a lot of sniping here with Urshifu. And potentially a Yoga Loop, and if we can set up it for a Yoga Loop play, that could be really nice to see. That could be really nice. For sure. It's just gonna be a call for family here. Okay. So I can potentially see that they're gonna bench another Storm. Yeah, kinda expecting that. And we top deck a Drizzle. That's actually really nice, not gonna lie. And I'm actually gonna loop the energies here. That's my priority here at this point. grab Drizzle, and then we're just gonna grab Irla actually, and just try and maybe hope we at least have a shot here. Because we grab Drizzle and Scoop Up Nets. Because we really need this. So I'm just gonna Scoop Up Net the Drizzle. So now we have space for the Romerate here, because we really need the Romerate right now, so that is like really important right now for us. So we have a ton of Pokemon prize as well. We also have a Redeemable prize and an ordinary one. I don't think the ordinary is too important here, but it might come in handy later on. So I guess we're just gonna evolve into another Drizzle. And when I'm gonna grab, I think, another Irida. I'm not entirely sure what we should get here. We do have the incense for the Inteleon though. So, and we also have Octillery. But I might actually grab the 2-Gemmer maybe. Because they are probably gonna use Air Balloon as an retreat option, so I can maybe force them into an awkward scenario here, so this might actually help a little bit. Plus we have Rapid Flow access for next turn, so might not be as bad as I think it is. And we also got Drizzle from the prizes. That's really nice to have actually. That's really nice to have. Now they do have Snorm in play, which was the thing I was hoping they could not get access to, so but they didn't use support last turn, so they are maybe struggling a little bit here to actually get set up. But Shade dealing Inteleon, we all know how powerful that is, so it's that's not gonna be that easy, unfortunately. So, but you know, you never have to say never, and this just shows that they probably have Canceling Cologne in hand. I can already see it happen for me actually right now. They have a Watered Down, they can Training Core back for it, they have 2 energies in hand and Bossasaur. They probably have the Canceling Cologne combo here. Which is not a big problem because we have a Sobble in hand, so if they're gonna snipe us anyway, I don't think it matters too much for us. They could also play right hand obviously, so. But I don't think a right hand is actually useful here. Urshifu, but definitely if they don't bench Manaphy, I'm definitely gonna do a Rapid Flow here and just trying to get rid of the Snorms as fast as possible. So I'm forcing so they don't have too much to set up. Gonna attach an energy to the Inteleon, and yep, I think they might have the combo. Oh, they definitely have the combo now. That's actually really bad for us. But maybe not as bad as I think. But it's still really bad if they're actually gonna take 2 prize cards right now. Because that can maybe sets us a little bit behind. But they're just gonna pass without anything. Oh, that's actually really good to see. So, unfortunately my Manaphy is such a big target right now, so let's just go for Octillery here. One thing is certain, I am definitely gonna grab this, and do I have my second Schooner? I also have Escape Rope though, which also works. So I'm definitely gonna evolve into the Drizzle here to grab this Escape Rope. We still have the Incense in hand, which is fine. I should maybe hold. I should maybe have hold the Octillery to make sure I could not show them that I had a ton of stuff already. So I'm definitely gonna deal with the Greninja right now. Or maybe I shouldn't actually. Maybe I should just hit the Inteleon and just threaten it immediately. Maybe that maybe sound a little bit better actually. I just Rapid Flow these 2. Because we Rapid Flow the Inteleon, that means we set up for a Yoga Loop play next turn, so that could be nice. That could be nice. So we force them to actually scoop up that bat as well. But we can also take a KO actually with. Well, we can also take a KO on the Sobble as well with our Urshifu here. So we have a lot of options for next turn, that's for sure. But of course, we don't play right-hand in this deck, so that might make us a little. That might let us struggle a little bit here. But one thing is certain, I just think it's still best to just snipe this Inteleon on the bench. So, yeah, that might be our best option actually. Oh, they're just gonna concede. I was like, I don't think... I was trying to plan ahead a little bit, but I guess that actually also works. So let's try another game. Now let's go into another game here and see what happens. Urshifu deck box, that means it might be a mirror match here at this point. If they are letting us go first, then it might be a mirror match here. I already assume it's gonna be that. Or maybe not. Maybe not. They can maybe be something else. Oh, you hate to see that you starting Manaphy and not a Sobble or anything. So far, my starting has been really lackluster actually. But we have a shot here. We have a shot. We just need to top deck Irida. Then we might actually be really good in a really good position here. So, but looks pretty. So it might actually be not as bad as it looks like. Opponents start double Sobble then. But or they start double Sobble, and I really wish I had that. We do have access to it, obviously. We do have level 4 plus Rapid Strike Energy, but unfortunately not too much going on so far, so we might actually struggle a little bit here. Got the choice ball with the quick ball here. So what am I gonna grab? We might actually finding out what they are playing right now. They can definitely play anything at this point, because like they play Inteleon engine with choice spell. They can basically play anything, obviously. It could also be Palkia, honestly. It could be that. But you never know. We're gonna find out what it's gonna be eventually, that's for sure. But yeah, definitely if we top deck Irida, that would be like the best top deck right now. Because then we can do keep calling next turn. Then we can do the keep calling. And I might actually just go for a level ball search into another Drizzle. Or Wormery, depending on what I actually gonna find. I do gonna grab Wormery, so it is actually a mirror match. Huh. It is actually a mirror match. Unfortunately though, I'm not even sure if you can actually get a turn 1 attack. Actually, now I think about it, I don't even think that's possible. If we're gonna grab Sobble. But they cannot get a turn 1 attack. That's also something to keep in mind. We also priced a Irida and Armani as well. But this is where maybe... Okay, so we can Crobat for 2 cards, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. But that might be our only option right now. So maybe hope that we can actually do something here. And we got the Air Balloon, let's go. That was actually one of the most insane top decks I've ever seen so far. And we got, even though we also got the quick shooting Inteleon, but that doesn't matter. We got the keep calling turn 1. That was the thing I was looking for the whole time. And now we finally got it. Unfortunately, we're not able to do Rapid Flow now, because we don't play anything that accelerates energy. We only have manual attachment. But that's also fine with us, because we are actually just a really slowly tank deck that just trying to Gale Frost for the most part in the game, and try and loop the Gale Frost with multiple Urshifus and Shadow Heal them while we actually... But we have Rapid Flow as an alternative option in case it's gonna be something, or it's gonna come up, obviously. And we also have a lot of HP, so we are really hard to actually take out as well. But my opponent did have Irida in hand, so I was hoping they did not have... They also have Cross Switcher in deck. What? Okay. Now I'm actually really interested to see my opponent's deck, not gonna lie. I'm actually really interested to see my opponent's deck. They also play Cross Switcher. That looks pretty interesting. I'm actually interested to see my opponent's deck now. I'm pretty confident they play Urshifu, because of the deck box and the Irida with Rapid Strike with Artillery, obviously. So I'm pretty sure it is Urshifu. It can only be Urshifu the way I see it. The way I see the card is. Quick Bolt this card, whatever card I guess it is. Excuse me. Fire Energy. Oh, they might play also the Ray and Charizard as well. Ooh. That can maybe be rough, that's for sure. They do play Cross Switcher, which is really important for me to actually know that. Because if I know that, that means I know exactly what I have to play around. It's gonna be tough, for sure. It's gonna be tough, but not impossible. Not impossible. I will admit that. It's not gonna be impossible. It's just gonna be a little bit tough here, for sure. Because we have to play around a lot of stuff right now. A lot of stuff. So Ray Charizard is really interesting of a choice. Okay, I think I'm just gonna Gale Frost them, which I'm definitely gonna do. And here comes the energy attachment. So they have Cross Switch in hand though. And they grab the Sobble probably because they have Drizzle in hand, I assume. I can already assume that's gonna be the case here. We got Evolution Incense, which is really nice to see. I think I'm gonna grab Irida probably. Just have some sort of combo piece here. Just to set up a combo piece maybe. And I think I'm actually gonna test the 2-jammer to get 2-jammer here for Urshifu. A quick shooting is in a hand. I thought I was actually surprised for a moment. So, yeah. There might be a play here. So I'm just gonna do Irida. Grab Drizzle and the 2-jammer. If I can actually get it. There we go. I'm gonna retreat before I do anything else. Because if I attach the energy to my Drizzle, if I evolve before I retreat, that means I will lose my energy, unfortunately. So I'll try to avoid that. I'm gonna grab another Irida for next turn, so I can at least play the game. And then we're gonna grab another Rapid Strike energy. And what we can do a usual Gale Frost. And then we actually threaten them for actually to do a Rapid Flow next turn if they don't get Mana Feed down. We did also get another Irida for next turn, unfortunately. So now we have 2 Iridas in hand, which I was hoping I thought of course, but I did not get it. But unfortunately we got it. But it's okay. It should still be manageable here. I still think we're in a really good spot. Like, I keep calling turn 1 is really important, especially in a matchup like this. Okay, they did have the Evolution Incense, so that means they are gonna go for the Shady Link Intellia now. They might I'm not even sure if they actually play Canceling Cologne, but they might play Canceling Cologne, which can actually be a really important disruption against us, because then we can't really move Mana. Then that means Mana will not protect us, unfortunately. So, and we might struggle actually if they actually get that. Okay, so we got School of Net and another Cross Switcher, which is not a big surprise. So they grab the Urshifu. That means they either have the energy in hand already, or they are trying to look for something else. Now, losing Air Balloon here kind of sucks a little. Really sucks a little bit here, that's for sure. It really sucks. And now we're probably gonna grab here into Mana V, I suppose. Or else it will not make too much sense to me. Yeah, or else it will not. Oh, the Avery. See, this kind of sucks a little bit, but I think I'm actually fine discarding these two. Because losing my... Because I'm actually fine losing the Crobats, because then I actually removed 2 prizes already. Unfortunately though... Oh, they did not bench Manaphy. Huh. That might give me a lot of advantage right now. Okay, so... How do we approach this? Now we have a lot of options here, so... Okay, so let me see what we do here. Do I just go... I definitely gonna go for a Rapid Flow here. That's like 100%. Gonna do a Rapid Flow, KO the two Sopples here and Drizzles. I definitely need the Ordinary Rod here, so maybe... I'm gonna grab the Stadium here. Okay, so we're gonna grab Ordinary... So I'm gonna grab Inteleon with the Incense. Grab Inteleon to grab Ordinary Rod, Scoop Up Net, and then we might... Yeah, then we might actually have just the card we're looking for. Maybe we can actually do a... Maybe we can actually start looping our Urshifu at this point. Maybe. If I have the card for it. I think we have the card for it. So until I'm gonna grab Ordinary Rod and what else? Not this. Yeah, but maybe it is Scoop Net we're going for here. The runway is not important for me. It's more like anything else. I might actually go for the Quick Ball, not gonna lie. So we can start looping our Urshifus here, so... Yeah, we might actually do that, just loop our Urshifus. Go back with these two, I guess. Yeah, I'd rather have the Sobble than the Drizzle here, so... Or maybe the Crobat, actually. It's actually a tough decision, not gonna lie. It's actually a pretty tough decision. I think I'm actually gonna go for the Crobats, because it might actually come up at one point. Or also, I think they might also play Acorn Horn, so I might actually try and prepare for that. Get this and Scoop Up Net. And now we're gonna bench this, and we are probably gonna discard the Shero here in the hand. We do have the second Shero in the deck, so it's not a big problem. Scoop Net, then Inteleon. So we have a Drizzle live, and we just Rapid Flow these two. So now we just limit our options entirely out of the gate here. They can have Irida in hand, which I will probably be fine, which I will definitely be fine with, and with that draw from the prizes, that was actually really nice to get the incense here. That was really nice to get. Unfortunately though, I think I have to sacrifice. Okay, so what if I Avery me again? If I Avery... Okay, we're not gonna Avery me this time. Okay. It was a big sacrifice, sacrificing the Drizzle, unfortunately. The Avery there last time was actually pretty crucial. But it's nothing that was too serious. Oh, they actually have another cross switch in hand, probably. That might actually make us struggle a little bit here, actually. Oh no. We might actually struggle a little bit because of that. If they do have the second cross switcher right now. Or if they actually have canceling Cologne as well. Level Ball for... I assume the last Drizzle. A Celebrations Mew. Interesting. Oh, they might actually looking for stuff here. Maybe. Maybe we don't have it. I assume they don't have anything. Heavy ball for maybe... Or maybe it's because it's prized. Ah, that was actually a really strong hit for my opponent with that mysterious tail. They do have the second cross switch in deck, and my mana fee is now a target. Gale Frost, okay, no canceling Cologne, thank God. Then we don't have to worry about that. Unfortunately though, I might actually try to get double Sobble down here. I really need double Sobble at this point. We definitely need double Sobble now, that's for sure. So grab this and... I might actually have an idea, not gonna lie. I'm actually having an idea. This might actually work. Okay, so we don't need the heavy ball. I think we actually need the escape rope here. We have a lot of the pieces to make it work, so it's not a big... That's not the issue here. Gonna try and avoid a lot of the weird situations that can come up, so guess I'm just gonna grab instance actually, or maybe the level ball, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna grab level ball here, and I'm gonna grab the last Sobble with it actually. Gonna hold the quick ball because they still don't know if I actually play Drapion, so they still don't know that. Get Rabbit Strike Energy out of the deck. I can just avoid not evolving anything right now and just attack. So we do 150. So now it has 180 left. That means if they bench another Rabbit Strike Pokemon, if they bench too many Rabbit Strike Pokemon, or they just have to bench another Rabbit Strike Pokemon, then I can actually win the game next turn. But I can actually win the game next turn with Drapion, funny enough. So we might actually get Drapion to use here next turn. If that actually gonna happen, that could be so amazing to see. If we can actually get Drapion to use for once. So we can actually see that Drapion, even though it's mainly attention for Mew, but it could also be a sub part actually for a strategy like this, for example. We are getting Rabbit Flow potentially here, but it's definitely fine because we don't lose because of it. They are still missing 4 prize cards, and we're only missing 3 prize cards. So we just need to KO the Urshifu, and with the safety of our evolution instance, that might actually give us the winning thing we need to do here. So we can at least hope they are benching something here. Raihan, okay. So I know they play at least Raihan, and here comes Irida as well. Now again, they have 3 Sobbles down, so they might actually try and get them back somehow. If they play Rich Kukera, that could be really nice to actually see if they actually do that. We still have us if they play a random Path to the Peak, which if it's not random if they actually play it out. So if they play Path to the Peak down, that's perfectly fine with me actually. That's perfectly fine with me. Fire Energy. Gonna attach to They are gonna G-Max Rabaflow. Oh no. I was hoping that was not the case here. They're gonna do it onto my Urshifu as well. And a Drizzle, so that was really sad. Now the question becomes, what the heck do we do now? Because we know they have Raihan in hand, so that's something we have to avoid now. We have 210 left, so a Charizard can be a problem here. So let's see what we have here. My money is still priced though. Oh, so we cannot hit their hand, unfortunately. That might actually be a problem, not gonna lie, that might actually be a problem. We cannot hit their hand. And they can also Rabaflow us next turn, so... But if they're gonna Rabaflow us, that doesn't change a whole ton. Now what do I even get? I think I'm actually gonna grab the Cheryl and then we actually... That doesn't change as well. I guess we can actually just get the escape rope here. And we also priced the last abstract. Oh, we actually have only one left. Huh. Man, that's kind of unfortunate. We have priced our money, unfortunately, so that's really unfortunate here. That was kind of one of our win cons at this point, so I actually think we're gonna go up with the Meta Gem here. And just do a... Just gonna hit the Urshifu here, I guess. Not sure, but we're gonna find out if it works or not. Man, this is a really tough decision actually. This is a really tough decision, that's for sure. We're just gonna hope they don't have Cheryl here. They do get Scoop Up Net, so... Okay, so frankly I did not do it on this. Oh yeah, that's right, we know they had Inteleon in hand because they did Scoop Up Net earlier, so... so many options, man, so many options. At least we know we don't have any more Scoop Up Nets. Or Cross Switches, not Scoop Up Nets. At least we know they don't have that. So this might actually be a little bit longer than I actually expected. Magma Base on Clara, okay. Interesting. Here comes Radiant Charizards. Rapid Strike Energy as well. Okay. Interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have any more Rapid Strike Energies. So... because this will be our last Rabbit Strike energy, so we are really like... We are forced to only use that. Okay, so the KO... If they KO the Magic without doing it... They do use the Clara. That's actually really important. That means... Oh, if they... No, that's not enough. So if they bench another... Then they need one more Pokemon to make Drapion usable. But, of course, we have Inteleon in hand, so we can still do it. We can still do it. It is still doable, don't worry. It is still doable. We will use the Drapion to take our last 2 prizes. Yeah, they benched it. Let's go. They did bench it. Let's go. That means we can actually win. I know I have my last Tower Wars in the deck, so that's what I know. We can also get it there. Grab this, and we have Drapion, Energy Surge, Energy, and yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need to make this win. We also got the bubble from top deck. That's also pretty nice to have. Grab these 2. They have 3 Rabbit Strike Pokemon in play. That means we will do exactly the KO now. So we discard this. Grab Drapion. That's energy. Play Tower Waters. Then we're gonna boss up the Urshifu VMAX. And then we're gonna do the KO here. And also just do the damage on the Drapion. Doesn't matter, we can KO that Urshifu and we take a last 3 prize cards. So we actually managed to win in the end. I was a little bit scared that they were gonna share heal here. I was a little bit hesitating what I'm gonna do. But we managed to win it in the end. So that was actually a really exciting last match, not gonna lie. That was actually a really exciting last match. I was almost on my toe, actually. But end on the... I was almost like on the end of the chair almost. Like I was a little bit nervous there. But we managed to make it in the end, and we actually get used to Drapion. As you can see, it's not just for Mew, it's also against other matchups that do play Rabbit Strike Pokemon, like a ton of Sopples, or just Rabbit Strike boxes in general. Or the mirror match sometimes. So yeah, that's all I can pretty much say about it. And that's all I can pretty much show you right now. It's been a little bit longer than usual, but a lot of things has to go right with Urshifu, obviously, to play correctly, and also you can win with it. But I guess that's gonna be it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if not already. Turn that bell on so you don't miss a single upload. And also leave down a comment what you want to see next, or what do you want to have me to improve on, what to talk about, or just anything in general. I will try to reply to any single comment that comes up. And that's all I can pretty much say. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.